A lot of players, myself included, struggle with doing them deliberately because they feel like such a small thing to do. But whenever it works, you just feel like your brain grew 3 sizes that day, right? Like you just feel like the smartest player on the planet. 'Cause you're like, oh my god, I knew exactly what he was going to do.
All right, but next matchup, we got Indy Gray and KingK sitting down. KingK, everybody knows about this man with one of the fattest Robs you'll see in this region. One of the fattest Robs you'll see in the entire world. A lot of people are now realizing that Rob is really good after the success of Rafi X, and after Zachary has started playing Rob as well. But
it's really frustrating to me that one of my favorite Japanese players plays my favorite and least favorite characters.
At the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, Zachary's playing. Can't wait to watch his Joker. And then like game 2, he switches to Rob. I was like, can't wait to turn off the stream.
Yeah, a little bit. But don't turn off the stream now.
Please don't. This is going to be sick.
KingK is sick.
KingK is,
and not only that,
nut.
Indy Gray is also sick. So here's the thing.
You were a Sonic stan until you die.
Indy Gray plays a million characters. I wasn't expecting the Sonic. But let me tell you, if you're sleeping on Sonic and you think that he is a boring character in this game, I'm sorry to say that you're wrong.
I have a confession to make. I definitely thought that Rotor Arm was going to kill at 0.
Oh, no, you have to be a lot closer to the Blast Zone for that.
Yeah, but I'm always afraid of it because it's Rotor Arm.
That's valid. I thought that he was going to go up and then do it again, but, you know.
That would have been
KingK doesn't often do that. All right, now we see, though, Indy Gray. The big thing that Indy Gray is going to struggle with in this matchup particularly is gyro. And it seems almost so obvious that it shouldn't be that obvious, but fact of the matter is Sonic can't reliably spin dash at a Rob unless
gyro
he
just
is
passively
out of the range.
controls grounded space, and Sonic is a character. Good lord, that hit. But Sonic as a character fundamentally succeeds on controlling ground space. And when gyro is like, this is ground space that you can't touch, Sonic struggles. Like, see, how does Sonic get through that? You have to go over it, and then Rob just anti-airs you on jumping.
Exactly. And that's one of those things where you're playing Sonic, you don't have to approach him, you're faster. You can wait for the time of that gyro to start like losing its spin, and then you get like a second or two to actually kind of pressure the Rob space. But you have to make sure, again, movement in this game is so important, and as a character like Sonic who's so fast, you gotta make sure you're not being predictable.
Absolutely.
He's all about hit and run.
Certainly, certainly. Yeah, good lord, that almost killed. Oh my god, he's a nut!
That is classic KingK.
Also, I want to say for 1 second, I was briefly distracted by just how good this music is. Say what you will about Oras, Zinnia's theme is so excellent.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm just back in neutral, Rob naring in place as Rob is wont to do. Sonic spin dashing as Sonic is wont to do. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what... I like seeing the kinds of options that players pick to get their openings, especially when like you haven't really figured out your opponent's game plan as that could have been it. But especially when your opponent's game plan isn't as obvious as it might be like game 2 or game 3, right? Because you got to pick like the safe option and like figure out what kind of robbery you're going to get away with or not.
Yeah,
that went so low.
Speaking of robberies,
Rob got robbed.
Downward angle forward smash. That hits pretty far off stage. I did not even realize.
Sonic's got a long fist.
I've heard people describe that move as Marth forward smash. Honestly, yeah.
Yes. Precisely that.
Up air. Oh no, not gonna connect.
I'm actually surprised that didn't connect.
That's just good DI by Indy as well. You saw that wasn't true. Right, Indy, the long form approach with the side B spin dash. Arm Rotor not quite going to take it. Now Indy Gray is in trouble, however. Because again, that Arm Rotor, very active hitbox.
I am stunned that Legend one went through all of Arm Rotor. Also, fun fact that I just remembered about Rob. Did you know that side B, or that laser, is 2 lasers and not 1?
Oh yeah, that it's 2 hit?
Yeah, no. There's 1 for each eye.
Oh.
They're 2 lasers in parallel with each other.
Interesting.
And I didn't know that until the other day when I saw something on Twitter when a Ganondorf up-B'd and then landed between both of the lasers and neither of them hit.
Interesting. All right. That's funny. But it also makes sense.
Yeah. Like, he's shooting them out of his eyes. It would make sense that there would be 1 laser per eye. He's not Cyclops. Oh god, Cyclops and Smash.
No thanks. Anyways,
no thank you.
Indy Gray making the switch to the Marth.
Like you said, plays a million characters.
He plays so many. I know
also, speaking of Marth forward smash.
Yeah, also speaking of Marth forward smash. What a coincidence. I know he also has a Falco, which I would really like in this matchup because Rob is heavy, gets comboed forever. And you also have the frame 1 reflector, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that Marth definitely has some merits in this matchup as long as you are patient and you don't burn your jump.
Rob.
Indy Gray knew he was done.
Rob.
A little bit. just a little bit of Rob in that one. All right. Ooh, Indy Gray gave up a lot of corner pressure.
I think he meant to be reverse it. Like, there's no way he didn't, right? Like, I feel like...
Probably,
did he expect
right?
a roll, maybe?
Like, oh my
parry.
gosh.
Every player that parries Shieldbreaker has a brain a million times bigger than mine.
Honestly, yeah. Oh my gosh, he's getting those gyro combos. He's got plenty of these online. KingK is one of these guys that constantly gets those optimal combos with Rob.
I heard someone a while ago describe gyro as Aegis Reflector.
Yeah, that's Neighbor. Neighbor says that all the time. If you have the gyro on stage and you down tilt them in between,
Aegis Reflector combos.
Yeah, that's the way he describes that.
But the ways that you can use it for pressure and stuff are also very similar to Aegis Reflector. Like, not even just for combos out of it, but the application of it in a lot of spaces is reminiscent of that.
Yeah. Well, Indy Gray still holding on to the second stock. Getting back to that. Now, Town and City's a really good Rob stage.
Yes.
This is a really, really good Rob stage. One, because, you know, he controls the platforms on both transformations really well. But number two, that arm rotor kills off the side super early because Town and City has the smaller side blast zones.
Yes, absolutely.
I like this. We had a nice string, combo string there from Indy Gray, though. And now, if he can keep up these juggles, you got to be really patient. You got to be really methodical with your movement against Rob, especially when you're keeping him in disadvantage.
Doubly so when you're down. Rob is not a character that you want to be aggressive against while you're down. Like, it's not like you're going to find openings that you can steal by being aggressive, so you really, really need to just take your time and dismantle what they're doing.
Yeah. I think the big thing we're also seeing is that KingK just looks so much more comfortable playing Rob than Indy Gray does playing Marth.
Yeah.
I've seen like a couple of tech errors, you know?
That's something to be said for, you know, being a solo main. Like, there are definitely matchups that Rob loses, yes, but I feel like you make up for that by having just raw character competence.
Yeah. It helps a lot. Parry again on the
He's so
Shieldbreaker.
smart!
Down throw up till, not going to go for the up air. He wants something a little bigger.
Good drift with that arm rotor to avoid the that attack there. That was smart on his part.
The micro spacing?
That's my favorite thing is like when you slightly avoid a move while you're playing friendlies with someone or whatever, and you just tell them, "Oh my god, my micro spacing is immaculate."
Micro spacing though? Nice already though. These early percents, Indy Gray's actually been racking up the damage pretty easily, which is a hard thing to do with Marth.
Been doing a great job. Oh my god!
No,
that was such a nasty angle.
It really is. Gyro sends you at such a dirty angle no matter where you are. Near, far, wherever you are, it hurts a lot.
Every time I get hit by gyro, I want to file a complaint with HR.
I would say that move is Titanic.
You're not allowed to make jokes anymore.
No.
I have revoked your joke privilege.
No, give them back.
Nope.
I promise I'll be funny next time.
I don't believe you.
How can I reapply? How can I get my joke permit back?